Brought to you by Cota Painting. Cota Painting serving the Bemidji and Walker area. Call Vern at 701-330-1261.
Welcome into another episode of yet again Purple Positivity. We get to keep the name, keep the moniker, whatever going, because your Vikings are 4-1. Is it all the most? Is it the most astounding of victories this past week? Probably not. But what about that first half? There's something about that pace that I've been clamoring for. Just kind of let KIRK go at that pace. Not just to kind of draw people off sides or anything like that, but just to keep that base defense from the other side of the field, especially the Bears, keep their bigger guys out there so they can have that base look and have Justin Jefferson run wild, and yet he did again. And just having that sort of pace and having your offense set the tone, that's the first half that I would love to see every single game. I would love to see every single time, every single half. If they can score 21, 28 points in a half, so be it. But yet again, third quarter, I believe they've been outscored this year. It's like 38-6 or something like that. They don't even have a touchdown in the third quarter yet, which is kind of scary. What happens at halftime, in which do they get relaxed, or is it just the adjustments from the other team? I'm going to go with the adjustments from the other team. And then fourth quarter, lo and behold, we make our adjustments and get the win. It's big, 3-0 in the division. It's the Bears. I don't think they're all that good, just like the Saints in the previous week. But you've had this kind of chopped up schedule, and you're out of there 4-1. That's better than what I predicted at the beginning of the year. I thought they were going to be maybe 3-2 or 2-3, depending on how game one went. But kudos to them. Kevin O'Connell, breath of fresh air still. It's good. It's good when you're winning. Those are things that you love to see. So can they build on that? I'm still a little concerned with Ed Donatell's defense. I know that we're eventually going to be seeing some Danielle Hunter. And shout out to me, by the way. I predicted Danielle Hunter to finally get on the stat sheet again. And he did. I'm just not seeing enough out of him to feel like he's one of the best pass rushers in league right now this year. That outside linebacker position, it's a little bit different for him, but he's going to be catching on. Now we got the Dolphins. Sometimes it's not who you play, it's when you play them. Chances are the Vikings are playing a third-string quarterback or their old buddy Teddy Bridgewater or Tua. Nobody knows what that god-awful situation right now, how long Tua's out. Godspeed to him, because a lot of people fucked up that situation. I know they messed up. There's not just one person. It's not just their athletic trainer that screwed up, but a lot of people screwed up in that situation. Sometimes coach or the player themselves have to be like, I ain't right. And Tua, you never want to see anybody seize up like that. But for whatever reason, Vikes are probably not facing Tua, which helps them. Right now, they're 3 or 3.5 point favorites going down to Miami to face the Dolphins. I see this as another, I keep predicting them to win by more than like 3 or 4. So I'm actually going to predict them to win by 4 instead of like a 7 or 8. I think this is a game where it should be a little bit of a track meet. Hopefully they have a nice game plan again. And it was nice seeing Dalvin Cook the last game get a little going, get some momentum. But Alexander Madison comes in too and does his thing. I like this team. I like that we still know there's a whole bunch of stuff that they can work on, but they haven't been equating to losses. 4-1, so I think the Vikings go down to Miami. They're going to come out of Miami 5-1. Let's go a score of, let's say 27-23. 27-23. Vikes get the win. I think they get out to a big lead again, and things kind of come back to the pack. and then they ultimately win. Hopefully they don't lose the lead in the fourth quarter again. I'm hoping Donatel's defense is learning enough about themselves. Cam Dantzler, what a knucklehead sometimes, but holy smokes. The needle gets the ball from Amir Smith-Marset. It's good seeing that, because boy is he a knucklehead sometimes. Watching him, he actually got beat on the play. He got stiff-armed out of the play in order for Amir Smith-Marset to get the first down, and then he comes back and rips the ball out. Man, I want to see more of that second part of that play out of Cam Dantzler, but let's see how it goes. Let's go Vikes. Thanks to Cota Painting up in Bemidji. They are sponsoring it this week, so hopefully we get to keep the moniker of Purple Positivity, and we come back here, talk about it next week, and the Vikes will be 5-1. Skol.